Good evening, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. So I am setting up my Pro Series digital incubator. This is something I've done in previous videos. I'm about ready to do it again as I'm getting ready for spring. Like I said in my other chicken video, getting ready to start hatching them. Spring's coming, and I kind of want to be on the ready once it comes to already have my chicks already growing. Once it gets warm, have them running around outside. We're coming up on that time. So I've had my incubator on now for pretty much 6-8 hours. Got it up to the temperature, and basically we're going to put the eggs in right now. Now I am going to get a light indicator is going to come on once the temperature changes. It will set an alarm off. One of the other things, I've lost my caps here, and there was another cap here, and it does come with little holes around it. I like to cap my little holes up. You can see there's one up here. I put tape on them just to kind of control my humidity level. I like to keep it between 60 and 70. If the humidity gets too high, you run the risk of basically drowning the chicks in the eggs. And if it gets too low, you will run the risk when they start to hatch, the chicks inside will be so dry that they'll be able to peck, but they usually end up dying in the egg because basically they're stuck to the egg. The eggs are so hard they can't crack them open. If they are able to crack it open, the egg is all going to be stuck to them. They're not able to shake it. It's very difficult for them. So I try to keep it between 60 and 70. I am going to be putting in my eggs, so I will show you the process. So when you look at the very bottom of the incubator, you will see 3 different wells. There's 2 straight ones and 1 rectangle. These are going to be essentially to put water in. The water will slowly kind of warm up in there. It will keep the humidity level set at a certain amount. If you have all your holes open, that will let some of the humidity out. Therefore, you'll be lowering your humidity in here. If they are all sealed up, you'll be raising your humidity in here. This, like I said, is very important. If it changes for a day, it's probably not going to have a major effect. I do say halfway through the 21 days, check this. About 11 days in, add a little water. A lot of times when I was doing this, by about the 14th day, the very first time, I shouldn't say a lot of times, the very first time I did this, the 14th day, the water that's in here will be all dried out. And then that is when you can have the problems. You'll see the humidity start drastically dropping. You'll be frantic, not knowing what to do. So make sure, about the halfway point, add some water. Well, let's take a look at the eggs that we got to put in here. So I do rinse off my eggs that I'm going to be putting in here. This is the first eggs that I got today from my chickens. I've showed you guys my chickens the other day in a video. These are the eggs that I got from them. Basically what I have is my brown ones are Rhode Island Reds. These white ones are either 100% Bantam, or a mix between the Rhode Island Red Rooster and my little Bantam. The smaller the egg, the more likely it is between my Bantam Rooster and my Bantam Hen. And the reason I say that, I will show you guys. This egg right here came from a 100% pure Bantam. It's a little bit smaller than the other ones. It's a little bit whiter than the other ones. The ones that I have in here, this one and this one, because of their size, I would say is about 75% Bantam and 25% Red. Reason being, my Bantam Rooster actually had a Bantam mom and a Rhode Island Red dad. So he's actually a half, and then the mom is 100% Bantam. So therefore he's 75. Now over here, these bigger ones are probably the 100% Bantam and the 100% Rhode Island Red. So I'm going to put these eggs in, and now it's very important when you put the eggs in, you want to put them in so the skinny side is down. You want their head to be up here. You want them to have a lot of room in the top to move around and peck their way out. If you've never seen a baby chick hatch, I will put some links to some other great videos that I've done where I've actually showed the entire 28 minutes of a chick peck his way out. It is incredible to see. So you can check in the description below and click some of the other great videos. I'll also put a playlist up if you have kids that are really into these and want to get into it. And you can just play the playlist right on your TV. I'll call it Chickens. You'll see it on there if you look at my playlist, and you'll be able to see the whole process that I've already gone through and put up. And then we're starting the process again with all my new subscribers this year that want to watch it live as it goes on. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to put these in, and then I will tell you some more about what I got to put in. So there we have the first 14 that came from mine. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys, these came from my friends that I went over to his house the other day, and basically I showed the video of what he had. That was the one that he actually had, the little pigeons that were just incredible. I was hoping to get a pigeon egg, and I still am if he gets any. He said it is rare that they drop eggs, and so I'm hoping, though, I'd love to get one. But these are a mix. The really tiny couple are bantams. The other 6, I don't know what they are. That was what I had said in the other video. They were real pretty hens. I'm hoping to get some nice hens like he has from these, but we will see what we get. I mean, part of this is you don't always know what you're going to get unless you're buying eggs from a 100% not mix. I do mix mine. I don't like inbreeding them, so I am always adding new ones to the flock and trading out some. I like the color variations. I like the color variations in the eggs. I'd really like to get some dark brown eggs, so I'm looking for some of them. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in, and then we will take a look again. What else we got? We got a pretty cool egg to put in that I'm going to be showing you next. So, and there we have them in there. Now, I will take a quick minute to ask you if you can hit that like and that subscribe button. We are trying to grow our channel, and we can do it with your help. We are a fairly newer channel, still trying to grow. So any comments you want to leave, we love to hear them. If you ask us to do a video on anything, we do videos for people. Just let me know what you want to know about it, and let us do the research for you. If it's something we can figure out, we'd love to help in any way we can. So, okay, so the next thing is a pretty cool. I am so excited about this. It is the first time I will have them. I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay. So these are Americana eggs. Basically, a friend of mine had asked me for a Rhode Island red rooster. I had some extra roosters I didn't need, and I had given it to him at the end of the last season and told him I will be getting back to him about getting some Rhode Island red, some Americana eggs. So he had set me up with a dozen. The Americana eggs will be either a pinkish or a greenish. I am so excited to see. I really would love to have some green and blue eggs. The more pure bred that you get, to my understanding, the darker the green that you will get on these eggs, or the darker greenish blue. So that's what I'm really hoping. His are mixed in there. So basically you can see these are kind of already going to be a mixed breed a little bit, these eggs. So, and the darker they are, you can see the difference in some versus some of the other ones. The pink are also mixed, but some of them do come out with heavy Americana traits. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these 12 in, and then we'll talk some more. So there we have it. Now we have 7 spots left over. I will try to get 7 more eggs in tomorrow morning. I may even take a walk out this evening and hopefully have a couple more to put in here. I gave them plenty of time to roam around. Sometimes when you keep them penned up, they don't lay as many eggs in the day. So because they had a lot of time to run around, extra food, I'm hoping that I'm gonna have a few eggs. I do want to get these all, I like them to all stretch out about the same time, start hatching. That way I can clean this out and either put it up or get another batch ready. They do take about 21 days to hatch out, and we're gonna see what we get, and I will talk to you guys about this process. I'll try to get up a video every couple days, keeping y'all informed, and there's already a bunch of videos on this on my page, so you guys can check out the links below, and even hit the playlist if you want to follow us through the whole last season and go from there. Like I had said, ensure that when you do put these eggs in, make sure the skinnier part, which is down here, is towards the bottom. You want them to have plenty of room in their head so they can spin around and peck all the way around. That's the biggest thing to having a good turnout. Now, there are 42 spots. Our turnout has ranged everywhere from our best being 38, with our worst being, I think, 29. Due to the time of the year, I'm hoping we're going to have a really good turnout. Really hot summer, the turnout ain't as good. So this is the time, this time or in 3 weeks from now when I put the next batch in. But hoping to have a good turnout, and we will go from there. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe. If you're doing this, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think. We love to hear people's inputs. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I reply back to every comment that I get. So we look forward to hearing from you guys. Y'all have a great one, and take care. Hope to see you again on T-Square Talk. Take care, guys. Have a good night.